Another car video. You feel me? All right, let me start driving so I can get to driving and talking. You feel me? Good morning. It's a rainy day over here, but that game was amazing. I'm gonna just give you my review on that game, and just everything, man. I mean, I can go on and on about this game, honestly. So let's get it. So let this car go. So yeah, that game was amazing. It started off very boring. Honestly, I was like, fuck, you know, like it was low scoring relative. I mean, it was 19-19 going to overtime, but I thought it was gonna be like 13-3 games. You know, like I was hoping it wasn't that Patriots-Rams game a few years back. That was the first. This is also the first game went to overtime since Super Bowl 51. Tom Brady was in, and Kyle Shanahan was coaching as offensive coordinator for the Falcons, and he sold. And he sold again. So he does not have a good rap when it comes to Super Bowls. I'm not gonna put it all on Kyle Shanahan. He did coach a pretty good game, but that game did not start out great, but it ended great, man. Overtime, god damn. I mean, I just don't know. I think Patrick Mahomes solidified himself. I mean, that was an amazing game by Patrick Mahomes. Amazing. Other than that one interception that looked ugly, he played a really good game. 333 yards, 2 touchdowns, only 1 pick. The first touchdown went to Marquez Valdes-Scantling. That's when they scored off the. That was a crazy play. God damn, I didn't even know what happened. I was like, what the? It's fumbled. Like I was just like, I'm not gonna lie. By that point, I was just like, god damn, bro. Like I was starting to lose a little hope because the Niners honestly were kind of dominating. They weren't blowing us out, you know, but they were dominating in the trenches. You know, they're being very physical on defense, and our offense couldn't get really anything going. So, oh fuck. So yeah, man. What the fuck? Yeah, that was a crazy play. Fumbled, or the ball touched the blocker's foot. But I saw the one thing where Ray McLeod, he tried to just scoop it up, try to be a hero. No, you gotta dive on that motherfucker. That's what I've been hearing. You gotta dive on that. Hey, thank you for a Chiefs fan, but you gotta dive on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, great game. I mean, it ended great. I mean, you look at what Mahomes done. You know, look at that game. Look at what he was asked to do. When the Niners kicked the field goal to take the lead, 19-16, with a minute 48 left, I think it was. I don't think anyone in their mind was like, oh my goodness, you know, like it's a doubt here. The Chiefs went down the goddamn field. Mahomes went down the field. Did score a touchdown? Yeah, almost did score a touchdown. Could have. There was a play where Rasheed Rice was open in the middle. And I was like, oh, if you would have patched him, that would have been a touchdown. But I kind of see, because it was in the middle of the field. The defenders weren't super close by, but you never know. It could have been picked right there, or it could have been goddamn, like, you know, no risk. You know, also it's inbounds. They did have a timeout to play with, obviously, but I don't know. So they almost got it. Okay, took the field goal. Cool. Butker makes it. It was a short-ass field goal because we really got, like, right there. We're at, like, what, the 9-yard line? Then overtime happens. The Niners start with the ball. Defense bails out. You know, they do let up a holding call. It was Trent McDuffie to keep the Niners. And then after that holding call, the Niners methodically drove down the field. They're about to score a touchdown. Chiefs defense holds up once again. Chris Jones gets the pressure. He didn't get a sack, but he got a lot of good pressures on Purdy to really force him to make errant throws. So he got on the pressure. They got stopped. Kicked the field goal. Okay, kicked the field goal. People are saying, hey, man, now all the Chiefs need is a touchdown to win it. That's what they need. They can get a field goal to tie it, keep the game going, stay alive. But all they need is a touchdown to win it. And a lot of people, man, I mean, here's a weird, how I was thinking of it, I was just like, what's it been called? Well, how I was, sorry, it's still early in the morning. It's like 8 o'clock. How I was looking at it, I was like, man, like, we just got to go down and score. I almost shitted myself when it was 4th and 1. It's 3rd and 1. They run the ball at Pacheco. He gets stood up at the line of scrimmage. Well, you got to go for it. It's overtime. They still haven't even got across midfield yet. And then Mahomes takes it and just says, fuck this shit. He just runs for it. That's what you got to do. Mahomes did that like quite a few times. He was the leading rusher. He did that quite a few times last night. Oh, my goodness. So many big plays. So many gutsy plays. And then just goes down the field, takes the short throws and all that. They get down to the 3-yard line on an amazing Travis Kelce play. Like, he, like, pushed for that damn first down. He just fucking went, like, oh, that was all heart right there. And then the guy who has been kind of on one of our types of players all year, who was a former Chief, was on the Jets and all that, and then got traded back, spent his whole career in Kansas City. The guy who was that made a game-winning touchdown. And when that shit happened, I literally jumped so fucking high. My damn head almost hit the goddamn ceiling in my apartment. And I came down. I heard a loud-ass bang. That was my big-ass feet laying on the floor. And I was just like, holy shit. I started running around. I started going crazy. I damn near cried. I didn't cry. But I damn near did. That was a great game. Yeah, Mahomes is... I think Mahomes is honestly... He's definitely... I think without any type of doubt, without any type of argument, Patrick Mahomes is the 3rd greatest quarterback of all time. At least 3rd greatest. He's top 3. He's with Brady and Montana. 3rd greatest. You can even argue he'd be 2nd greatest. He just has Brady to pass. I wouldn't be mad at that either. I honestly, maybe. You know, maybe it's close. I don't want to say them because Joe Montana was the GOAT before Brady, really. You know, like, those are amazing players there. But, man, oh, man. Because, 3 Super Bowls. Is what, 7th year starting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no, 6th year starting. 7th year in the league. 6th year starting. 3 Super Bowls. That means half of the years he played, he was a Super Bowl champion. And one more than half a year, only 2 of those years, he didn't make it to the Super Bowl. That's crazy, bro. It's crazy. This is a dynasty. I mean, there's no question about that. And you got to think how they're going to be next year. Well, how I'm looking at the Chiefs, bro, they got to keep Chris Jones and L'Jarius Sneed. They're going to have contract situations this offseason. Brett Veach already said, the general manager, he already said he's going to, he's looking to, there's on the top of their priority to re-sign him. I hope they do, man. I mean, that's a great situation. Steve Spagnuolo, amazing defense coordinator. I don't think he's even going to get a head coaching job either. I think he might just stay with the Chiefs because they're not going to want him as head coach. Well, he could get signed as a head coach. But his last head coaching stint, when was it? I think it was in Miami, I think. I could be wrong. Or Denver. No, it was Miami. I think it was Miami, yeah. It wasn't great. He's the first, also the first coordinator, defensive or offensive, to win 4 Super Bowls ever. That's really cool. He had a great year this year, man. Steve Spagnuolo was probably the most important. Well, Andy Reid, yeah, but I mean, he stood out the most this year. Steve Spagnuolo. Outstanding play calling by the coaches. Andy Reid is making a name for himself as one of the greatest coaches of all time. This is a dynasty. Hopefully it can continue. And I'm going to take a hot take right here. Is there a debate for Mahomes to be the GOAT? Right now, not yet. I'm a Chiefs fan too. I'm not even going to say no crazy shit. Because Brady's still the GOAT. He has 7 rings, all that shit. But if you look at the first 7 seasons of Mahomes' career and compare it to, or 6 seasons starting, compared to Brady's career, they both had 3 Super Bowls. Brady did not win an MVP yet. Mahomes won 2. Brady did not have a 5,000-yard passing season yet. Mahomes had 2. Yeah. Super Bowl MVPs. Well, Mahomes has 3 Super Bowl MVPs now. I mean, yeah, man. Like, I don't know, If the Chiefs three-peat next year, because I know it's early. We always say this, the day after the Super Bowl, you always look at the next season. Oh, man. Well, now we come a long off season. I'm going to be struggling. What content am I going to put out, y'all? I mostly only talk about football. Goddamn. But if the Chiefs win the Super Bowl next year, they'll be the first team in the Super Bowl era to be able to three-peat. That doesn't happen. Three-peat. Like, bruh, are you serious? Like, if he does that, Mahomes will then have 4 rings. Let's say he wins the MVP next year. 3 MVPs. Then it's going to be discussion. It's going to be discussion like, hold on, Brady, you might not be the GOAT. It's probably this man, Patrick Mahomes. You got to look. If he continues to do this throughout his career, I'm going to just say, let's say for the next 5 years, I can see Andy Reid coaching 5 more years. You know, Kelsey, I don't know if he's going to play 5 more years. Most likely not. It'll be crazy if he does, because he'll be damn near 40. But I mean, I'll give Kelsey like maybe 3 more years, you know, 2 more years maybe, you know. That's a discussion. It's a discussion. You gotta think about that. You gotta think about that, man. Well, yeah, y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching. Great Super Bowl, great season. Y'all saw me go through every week, my reactions to it all. Let's run it back next year, man. Let's go 3-peat, man. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. All right, y'all. Catch y'all later, man. Peace out.